Hey everybody, Jesse here again from Fall Off the Map. About a week ago I uploaded a video talking about Kwajalein and its strategic role in the missile defense system, and the second part of the video was a little local Marshallese Island ceremony, a goodbye ceremony for our friend Joey. This video, part 4 in my Kwajalein series, got flagged by YouTube. It got the big yellow $sign, which means YouTube's algorithms, basically a computer, decided that it was not advertiser friendly, and it was stripped of ads and is not making any money for me. Now, I don't fault YouTube. They get so many videos uploaded every minute. The only way that they can monitor the system is by using computers and using algorithms. It's just not possible for a human to sit and preview every single video that's uploaded and make sure that they aren't trying to sell ads for Coca-Cola alongside Nazis marching and spewing hate. But when I looked into it and I hit that little appeal button, because nothing in my video seemed like it should have triggered this, nothing happened. It didn't get reviewed, it didn't get remonetized, and this is what I take issue with YouTube about, because when I researched a little further, I found that unless this video receives 1,000 views in its first week, they won't review it. The decision made by a computer stands, and that video basically is dead. And that would be great if it was still promoted at the same pace and way as my other videos, because it would have gotten the views and it would have gotten reviewed. But when they demonetize a video, whether they admit it or not, they also don't, it doesn't get the same views. It doesn't come up ranked as high in searches or promoted on people's homepage on YouTube. And so a video that might have competed with my others, instead it's gotten a little over 100 views after a week, and it's just not getting the exposure necessary to get it reviewed. That sucks. And it sucks because as a little guy, a small creator, when that happens to you, you really only have one choice, and that's to kill your own video and try to re-edit it in a way that doesn't trip up the algorithm and get it flagged. So I'm gonna repost that video. It's basically going to be attached to this. Here's the video that got flagged, and now I've re-edited it because I think there's one particular scene in which a friend of mine at this Marshallese going away party is holding a Budweiser, and the word Budweiser is right in front of the camera, and I think YouTube thought I was promoting alcohol. The video is not about alcohol, it's not about drinking, it's just that's what was happening at this traditional Marshallese party. It's not the focus of the video, it's just the events that were occurring. So here's the video. If you've already seen it, sorry, click skip. If you haven't, please watch. Judge for yourself whether this video is advertiser friendly or not. Hey everybody, Jesse here from Fall Off the Map again. This is my 4th video from Kwajalein Atoll from the Marshall Islands, and in this video there's going to be kind of 2 parts. The first part, I want to talk a little bit about what this island is all about and its strategic importance to the U.S. military. The second half of this video, or second part of this video, is going to be a video from a goodbye party, a traditional Marshallese song and ceremony. Our friend Joey was leaving, and the local guys wanted to send him off right. So first, the island and what's going on here. Kwajalein is entirely a military island. It is rented from the Marshallese government by the U.S. military. It used to be a pretty top secret place, but now, it's well known. You can look it up on Google Earth. You can see what's going on here, and it's pretty well published. So I believe I think I'm free to talk about it. Kwajalein is really, it was a project from the Reagan era, part of the U.S. missile defense system. Basically, what they do is they develop the technology to shoot down missiles. So it's a place that right now it's really strategically important. If, say, North Korea follows through with that threat to shoot a nuclear missile at Guam, this is the place that shoots it out of the sky. When the whole concept of missile defense started, remember, it was really controversial. People thought it might destabilize that whole balance that had kept the world safe, the mutually assured destruction idea. But that idea, that concept, really didn't take into account the potential for a place like North Korea that really might act out in a way that is self-destructive and not logical. And so I think history has made pretty clear, at least to me, that this was an important idea, and that it took a while, but the technology is actually developed to the point where it is effective. They are actually able to shoot down consistently missiles in their testing. So hopefully it's something that'll never have to be used, but it exists there. It's there to keep us safe if it does need to be used. So that's what this place is all about. That is the purpose of Kwajalein. Right now, it seems to be extra important, extra pertinent, given the current events in the world today. All right, so that's that. Now on to something a whole lot lighter. So this traditional ceremony you're about to watch and song, I think it stems from the history in the Marshall Islands. When somebody went on a trip in the past, they were heading out into a big ocean on a small boat, and it was a much scarier thing. I think people were justifiably concerned that when a friend or a loved one traveled, that you would never see him again. And I believe that's why, even my friend's going on a 2-week vacation home, but they still gave him this traditional send-off because it's their history, it's their culture to make a big deal out of it anytime someone travels anywhere. So, hope you enjoy this. Here we go.
I love you like brothers, and I'll be back for a couple more years. Don't worry.
Basically, before I supposed to speak first.
Oops.
From all these marshalies that you've been working with, I know you're just going home, but basically, for that 6 months that you spend out here, and you've been saved, and you're going back home with the family, and without any scratch on you, and it's not about going home. It's all about being safe and go home in one piece.
Thank you.
And hopefully you come back and we do the same thing as a partners, and all these marshalies that are working around you. They're working around you, beside you, and work with you all the time, and keeping you safe as a partner when you get them safe. So do the same thing. I'm pretty sure that we will make sure that you go back home in one piece.
Well, I thank you for that.